Hey guys, Makana86 here. Just wanted to sit there and do a quick little another tutorial. I am sorry it's been so long since I did one of these. It's just been kind of busy in my life a little bit. Anyway, with that said, we're going to do a tutorial on how to do a custom start on X4. Alright, what you're going to want to do is you want to go to New Game here. You want to scroll down all the way to the bottom. Now, there's two ways you can do it. You can do Custom Game Budgeted and Custom Game Editor Creative. What we're going to do is we're going to do Budgeted. Now in this screen, you can sit there, you can see many things like player, starting ship, property, universe, faction relation, and story status, and research. Research is grayed out right now due to the fact we haven't done anything with the story state. If you come to this screen, which is player, you can see you can customize your name, you can customize what you look like. I prefer Terran Male 1. You can also do a starting balance. You can also select your wares. Now, the more stuff you add, takes away from this. Now, this is the amount of money that you've earned in the game as a total. So whatever you've unlocked and earned in your other games, that's how much you can use for this mode. Now, if you go to the starting ship, you can see we start out as a Discoverer Vanguard. If we click this, we can select any ship that we've unlocked previously in any of our playthroughs. So let's say we want to be a new thing for a kid. We can select that, and we can select anything we want to outfit it with. Once you're happy with everything, I'm just going to select High Preset. Now, what that'll do is it'll tell me how much we spend down here. So it's going to be 4 million. And then the personnel is because we've selected over here, we have the Argon Federation Crew Elite. We can select this if we want no pilots or anything like that. We can select that, and that personnel cost goes away. You're probably wondering what personnel is. Personnel, if you scroll here, it is based on how many skilled people you have. If you have a good manager in your playthroughs, it'll add to this total. If you have good pilots, it'll add more and more to this as well. So if we take and go look at a large ship, I personally prefer a rattlesnake. We can select a high preset. And if you notice, that's going to be a 300 and some odd 300K personnel cost. The reason why that is that we have selected another freighter crew, and it has 92 people in it. Now, if I would select a Terran military crew elite, you'll notice it goes up a little bit. Now, I can afford that, or I can't afford that due to the fact that I don't have the personnel cost. However, if I would go to here in crew, if I would go to the Terrans and say I want a regular crew, well, now you see it went down to 35K. I can confirm this, and there I have enough personnel to handle this. I'm going to keep the rattlesnake just for testing purposes. Now I can sit here, I can go to universe, and this is where we can select anywhere we want to go, or anywhere we want to know about. Basically, if you want to know about Argon Prime, we can sit there, that's fine. If you want to add a sector, it starts costing us knowledge points. So if we want to Earth, it needs 201K knowledge points. We don't have this, so we can't use it. Now, if I want to know, say, Antigone's Memorial, that's only going to cost us 800, so we can click that, and suddenly we now know about it. So we now know that. So if we start the game, we'll now have knowledge of Argon Prime as well as Antigone Memorial. Now, faction relations. Faction relations works the same way as everything else. We can sit there and say we want to be friendly with the Terrans at the start. So what we can do here is you can click this, and you can drag, and you'll see it has the more and more we push, the more and more it starts costing. So once you sit there and you can see like we want to be 30, well, that's going to cost us 1,600. We don't have that, so we can't do that. But if we want to say push it down to 20, 21, then our cost is now 210. We can afford that. And as you see, we're now 21 positive in Terran Protectorate. We can do the same thing for every single one of these factions as long as we have the budget for it. Now, this is kind of a little bit of a spoiler, but you can select the default. That means you have no headquarters. This is all the story states. So if we want to we want to start with headquarters, we can then go HQ of Bazota, and that will unlock research. That will also turn around and have to force us into learning about Grand Exchange. because that's where the headquarters is located. Now, the final thing I'm going to show you is research. Now, research works the same way as everything else. I have unlocked full teleportation, so I'm allowed to select this and select this. I'll go all the way to the top part of this, of the teleportation tree. I can start up, but if I don't turn around, if I don't have it, I don't then go into modification. Then that makes everything modified, and then you can do whatever you want to. But if we're doing a custom budgeted one, we can't select this. And if we're happy with everything we want, all we need to do is start game, and it'll have everything we selected previously. We have our ship, we have our property, we have our universe, we have our faction relations, the story states, and the research. Thank you guys very much. Hopefully you enjoyed the tutorial and everything like that. And hopefully, if you liked the video, hopefully like and subscribe and share it. Thank you very much.